Welcome to Bullet Broadcast.
Awesome. Good morning. Today is August 8th, 2025. We are here in Debuque, Iowa for the WSKL tournament. I will introduce myself. I am Sergio Manchas, aka the Bullets father. I am stepping in to do the interview so you guys can get to know him a little bit and hopefully follow him on his journey in the martial arts world. So, why don't we start with our first question? Did you get any sleep last night with all that rain and thundering?
Not much.
All right. So, but you look full of energy right now, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go. That's good attitude.
Breakfast.
All right. First serious question: what martial art do you practice, and how did you get started?
So the martial art I practiced was Taekwondo.
So, how did you get started?
I got started by the basics, stuff like roundhouse kicks and jabs and cross.
Cool. Awesome. Good answer. All right. Second question: what inspired you to choose this particular martial art form?
What inspired me?
Yeah, what inspired you? What made you want to get in there? Oh, let's do this.
So I can protect myself in any bad situations.
Awesome. Awesome. Good question. Good answer. Do you have any martial art heroes, role models? Somebody that you might look up to in the martial art world?
Yes, my instructor, Anthony Gonzalez.
Anthony Gonzalez, do you hear that? Shout out to Mr. Anthony Gonzalez at Elevate Martial Arts. All right, next question. Do you have any favorite martial art movies or shows? And I know you do, so I know you got a full answer for this.
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai. All right, that's a show. Any movies behind that?
I don't think so.
No?
No.
How about the Karate Kid?
Oh yeah, that yeah.
There we go. I gotta answer his questions, right? Who knows him better but his dad, the interviewer? I should just be answering these questions for him, right? All right, let's move on to training and techniques. Can you tell us about your typical training routine? Like what goes on in a day in Sergio's life at Elevate Martial Arts?
What goes on is martial arts actually.
Okay, but what happens there? What do we do? What is it? How do you warm up? What's a typical day at Elevate?
Typical day is practicing our kicks. And sometimes even doing stuff like drills.
So what kind of drills do you do? Like, for example, boxing drills, kicking drills, combinations, or all the above?
Some drills that we do jumping jacks.
Okay.
And yeah, boxing combinations and doing one kick on the bag, moving on to the next bag, doing the same kick.
Awesome. All right, man. That looks pretty dangerous. I wouldn't want to mess with you in a dark alley or take your lunch money.
Yeah.
All right.
That one,
what is a valuable lesson you've learned from your training?
The discipline and patience.
Discipline, that's very important. It really is. And I'm glad you have learned those things. How do you balance martial arts training with school, family, and other activities?
Can you repeat that one more time, please?
How do you balance martial arts training with school, family, and other activities?
How I balance it is so first I have to go to school.
All right. School in the morning.
Yep.
But right now we're in summer vacation.
Yeah,
So you probably sleep in, don't you?
maybe actually sometimes.
Okay, after you sleep in, right? So that's at home balance and martial arts. Normally, what time do you go to your class?
Uh, my class. I actually go at different times depending on what class it is.
Oh, okay. All right. So relax during the day, summer vacation, hang out at home, and class in the evening. So how many times do you go to class a week?
Uh, so I go 3 days a week.
And what do you do the other 2 days? Do you do extra training
Yeah,
or do you? Oh, you do. All right. That's dedication right there, people. I think that's very
yeah.
important. Something to have is discipline and dedication. How do you? Okay, wrong question here. I was gonna repeat that. Drop the mic already on everybody. How was martial arts changed you as a person? So from day one, zero martial art experience to going on. How long has it been?
It's been a year and a half.
A year and a half.
So close to two, actually.
So a year and a half going on 2. How has that changed you from white belt to what is your current ranking belt at
Blue
the
belt.
moment? Blue belt. Okay, so from white belt to blue belt, how has that changed you?
It's changed me a lot. As I talked back in this, I said I learned discipline and patience,
All right.
and I've learned how to defend myself what for maybe in the future.
So overall confidence. You've
Yeah.
learned and you've gained a lot of confidence with discipline and sticking to everything that you've been doing for the last year and a half, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Let me see. Okay, this is a good question right here, and I think this is something that everybody, an answer that everybody should hear, or should I say, kids your age should hear. What advice would you give to someone your age who is interested in starting martial arts? What advice? What would you tell them right now? You are going into 2 years experience, right? In a kid your age or younger, or maybe a year or two older, and says, "Hey, Bullet, what kind of advice would you give me to get started? Like, I'm scared, I'm nervous. What would you do?
Is that
What would you tell them?"
don't be scared and nervous and have confidence because on your journey on martial arts it's gonna be fun. There's gonna be some bumps. There's gonna be some
Some bumps along the road.
Yep.
Bumpy, right? Because I see you got a bump on your eye right there. Oh, that's all right. That's what happens sometimes in martial arts. You know, it's a contact sport. Sometimes the commas fight back, from what I hear.
Yeah, that is true.
All right. What are your long-term goals? Like, what are you looking forward to? I would say, from blue belt on. Where do you see yourself at?
I have a couple of long-term goals actually.
Okay. Well, let's hear those. We're very interested. That's what we're here for. We want to know all about the bullet.
So one of my long-term goals is wanting to get to the final belt on martial arts, the ninth degree, and going into the MMA.
Ninth degree black belt. MMA. Those are some high goals. But you know what? That I believe, and I think all your supporters believe that it is possible for the bullet. So, and that's why we're here, right? That's why we're here today at the WSKL to not prove a point to anybody, but to prove a point to yourself, right? That you can accomplish these obstacles that martial art world brings to you, right?
Yeah.
All right. Couple more questions and we can wrap this up. So, what makes your martial arts journey unique and interesting?
What makes it unique is that not much people uh, do martial arts. There might be a lot. I might be wrong, or I might be right.
So, you feel like you stand out for your, from doing martial arts. You stand out, say, from between 1 and 30 people. You're like that one guy. You're unique to that, right?
Yep.
It's awesome. All right. Okay, here's a good one. What kind of videos do you plan to create for your channel? What are we trying to do here with Bullet Broadcast? Where do we want to take it? What kind of videos do you want to create for the future?
Martial art videos.
Martial art videos. Yes.
Maybe even videos about my tournament.
Yes, exactly. And that's our goal, is to educate everybody on maybe how to get started, how to get going, how some of these tournaments work, how these different divisions work, maybe what to do at home for extracurricular outside of whatever martial arts school they go to, correct? And maybe get to know other people in the martial art world, like other instructors, other point fighters, MMA fighters, or just students in general, right? Yeah. Buddies, friends, new people that you meet. So, is that what you want to, type of videos you want to create to introduce them to your channel and educate everybody else from other people's experience other than yours?
Yes.
Awesome. Sounds great. All right. Last question for this video, and I think this is a very good one. What message do you hope to share with other young martial artists and viewers?
That if you ever want to join martial arts, don't be scared. Be confident. It's gonna be a fun time.
That's an awesome question. That's awesome answer. I mean, and I think that wraps it up for now. Stay tuned to Bullet Broadcast. You will get to know Sergio, aka the Bullet, a lot better. You will see him in action. Next video after this will be his tournament for today. We are on our way there, and we are going to share some of those clips with everybody, the pros and cons, maybe some of the mistakes that we make, which is okay because nobody's perfect, right? Yeah. But that's what we're here for. That's what these tournaments are for, is a learning experience to make you better as a fighter, better as a person, to be focused and to be disciplined. And with that, we lock and reload to the next episode.
And before we end it, comment down below for any question.
Comment down below.
Yay!